time with your church day ins. But without further ado, let's look at the quiz.
Instructions. So you'll be sent a link, I believe, either in the YouTube comments or also on the church private Facebook page that will take you to a Google Forms that will list the questions and the answer choices. So as you follow along with the quiz tonight, be sure to input your answers as we go through the questions. Also, whenever you get onto the Google Forms, don't forget to make a very incredibly awesome team name, because that's obviously the most important part. And also, do not forget to message either myself or Kate on Facebook Messenger.
Or Toby.
If you are encountering any issues or anything like that. So, yes. There is also an additional round, which is a quiz-long round, which what we mean by that is that you'll be sent a PDF, a link to a PDF,
in the comments.
In the comments, and you click on the PDF, and it will show you aerial views of certain locations. And the aim of it is to find those locations, is to tell us what those locations are. We will not accept countries. Sorry?
So you're looking for the landmark.
Yes.
It might be that it's the Empire State Building from a satellite view, or the entire city, if that's what you can see.
Yeah.
But the important thing to remember at this is something that you should work on throughout the whole quiz. So if you get some time at the end of any of the questions, have a look, and we'll also give you some time at the end. But please do not forget to actually fill in these answers.
These answers will be the last round on the Google Forms document. Hopefully that makes sense. I believe. Well, to us it does.
Message us if you have any questions.
Yes, message us if you have any questions or any issues. We shall start off with our quiz with round 1, which is general knowledge. And first off, question 1. How many houses in the UK have a swimming pool? Is it A, 10,000, B, 50,000, C, 200,000, or D, 500,000? It's a lot of swimming pools. Imagine if you joined them all together and created one massive swimming pool.
Where would you put that?
The ocean.
Yeah.
It kind of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? It would also get a little bit salty.
Yeah.
And full of fishes.
Fishes in the sea.
We should really give these guys a time limit, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
For how long they have each to take on question.
Words.
We're off to a great start tonight, aren't we?
Great start.
I think we should maybe move on to our next question. Feel free to read that out, Kate.
So question 1.2. The year without a summer in 1815 was due to what natural disaster? Was there a volcano, a hurricane, a tropical storm, or a sandstorm?
Nice. Have you ever been through one of these, Kate?
I thought you were going to say that. No. Can you believe it? I've never been in any of these, fortunately.
You've never been to like an active volcano or something like that?
No, I think Toby has.
Really?
Yeah.
That
is
exciting.
You haven't, and I haven't, by the sound of things.
I imagine it would be very warm. I don't think I could get very close before I start sweating too much. I'll just stick to normal summery weather, I think. Just is the way I am.
Yes. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
So what vitamin do you get from sunlight? Is it vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin A, or vitamin B? Please be sure to put the correct letter for the answer that it is. I just realised how confusing that actually looks.
We were a little cheeky writing this question, and I think one of us, myself, got a little bit carried away. Yes. Is it A, C, B, D, C, A, or D, B?
We're so mean.
We are very, very mean.
Well, you're so mean.
We understand that our quiz viewers and our quiz teams are more than competent to work out.
Don't say that, because if somebody's struggling at home, they're going to think you're a complete meanie.
It's a matter of whether or not they know the answer. I don't think they'll be too confused. Okay. Question 4. What is the traditional birthstone of July? Is it sapphire, emerald, diamond, or ruby? You beat me to it by half a second. I was literally just about to do that. Yeah. I don't know why. Why is there birthstones for each month?
I don't know.
And
It's a short
apparently-
answer.
Yeah, I have no idea. They're also very expensive.
Yeah.
And
I
what
don't
is
know.
actually the difference between a sapphire, an emerald, or a diamond, or a ruby? Because you can get different
The
colours.
colours for a start.
Well, but you can get blue rubies or something
Yeah,
like that,
but-
or like yellow sapphires. I was like, oh, okay then, that's a bit interesting.
Okay.
Shall we move on? Boom.
So, which one of these months is named after a historical figure? Is it February, October, July, or September? October.
October, February, July, and September.
I don't know this one. Do you know this one? Did you know this one before you put this quiz together?
Yes.
Oh, all right then.
I had to rearrange the question because originally it didn't make sense. I was like, hold on, but then it's fine. I won't say anything because I don't want to give away the answer, just
Good
in case
choice.
you know any historic figures that are named after, or it could potentially be one of these guys. We shall move on to our next question.
So, what was the coolest or coldest temperature ever recorded in the UK in Celsius? Was it -56, -49, -40, or -27? I
That
don't think I could
is-
cope with it. Oh, I could not cope.
I couldn't
With
cope with any of those. I mean, I'm more like attuned to the cold than I am to
The warm.
the heat. Which is why I'm in not so sunny Southport, and it makes sense at this moment. But that is extremely cold. That's just terrifying. I would not like to be caught in a moment where it's that cold. We shall move on to our next question, which is question 7. What is the Guinness World Record for the longest barbecue? Is it A, 62 hours, B, 80 hours, C, 111 hours, or D, 144 hours? I think 144 hours is something like 6 days.
Sounds achievable.
Yeah,
I could do
Dave
that.
Greg.
Question mark? No, that's good. What's your favourite barbecue food?
Oh, don't ask me that. I think I'm a complete sucker for a good burger or a good hot dog. Anything involving meat, usually. But I do like recent discovery. I really do actually enjoy halloumi.
Oh, yes, we have enjoyed that recently, haven't we? Okay. So what was the original use for a frisbee? Was it a pie tin, a dog bowl, a head balancing plate, or a camping plate?
Interesting. Like, there's a very varied
Yeah.
uses.
I'm not sure you'd want to use it as a dog bowl and then put it on your head. Or use it
Yeah.
as a camping plate.
Or a camping plate after using it as a dog bowl. Or even a pie tin after using it as a dog bowl. Provided it's maybe washed thoroughly. We shall move on to our next question and not give you guys too much time to think. Question 9. Goats in Morocco climb what in June each year? Is it ebony trees, argan trees, I think that's how you pronounce it, Mount Toubkal, or people? Have you ever had a goat try to climb on you, Kate?
Oh, all the time. I must attract
not-
them. Yeah.
It's not always pleasant, is it?
No.
Especially with like their hooves and horns and.
They'll probably eat your clothes, actually,
Yes,
or anything
'cause
else.
the goats eat everything, don't they?
Yeah.
Hopefully, you guys have thought of a answer for that, and maybe we shall move on to our next one. Question 10 of the first round. Our last question in the general round. General round?
General knowledge.
General knowledge. Where is the world's largest indoor water park? Is it in Qatar, Finland, Russia, or Germany?
I don't know, but I imagine you want to go. Quite a water park.
Yes, I am a big water park
person.
enthusiast, and I would very much like to go to this one day. I can imagine several of these countries would highly desire an indoor water park more than others, especially if you're in northern Russia.
It would all
you-
freeze.
Yeah, you'd all freeze if it was outside.
Okay. So this next
Round
round is black and white logos. So there's a series of logos that will show on your screen. They're all in black and white. And your task is to try and guess which colours they are. So you should have a series of series of colours to choose from, and yeah, just select the ones you think.
Yeah,
So
pick the right ones.
the first one, Burger King.
Mm.
What are the colours of this logo?
Do you go to Burger King often, Kate?
No, I used to in Alton Towers. They used to have a Burger King outlet. That was like the #1 place when I went to with my friends to get the chicken royale, because it was never had that unless I was at Alton Towers. And then they changed it to like the Burger Kitchen or something that wasn't as like, branded, which is still nice, but I don't think I've really been since. And I was probably about 12 when I last went.
I have not been to Burger King in forever. Mostly go to McDonald's these days.
Yeah.
Anyway, the second one, which is a G, a multicolored G.
Google.
Yes, it's Google. But I was hoping maybe not to give it away too much.
Oh.
Although they still have to figure out what the
Yeah.
colors are, I suppose. It's a nice G. It's very symmetrical. Well, it's like, yeah.
Moving on, the government. That's all I can say. What colours are in this logo?
Is that a unicorn in the coat of arms? I think that's a unicorn.
And a lion.
Nice.
And
Not that
crown.
either of those live in the UK. I'm pretty sure unicorns live in Switzerland.
Okay.
And on that note,
Moving
we'll move on. Ooh, Internet Explorer.
Hopefully you can think of the answer quicker than this would load on your
Yes.
laptop. I don't know about you, but mine takes about 10 minutes to load.
Oh, it takes forever. I don't use Internet Explorer or even Microsoft Edge, which is like the alternative to Internet Explorer. I don't use either of those anymore. Yeah. I mostly use things like Google Chrome these days.
The exciting conversations we have, eh?
Yeah,
on
yeah,
a Saturday night.
Internet browsers.
So the next one, I think I know what this is, but I don't want to say it in case it's wrong. So I'm not
Take
going
a
to say
guess.
anything. Well, I
Go.
don't want to because it might be wrong and I'll confuse people. So
Oh, no.
not gonna
Well,
bother.
I think I know what it is, so
okay, well, are you sure?
I'm not 100% sure what it
Well,
is.
don't say anything then, just in case.
What it
we
appears
could
to
we
be
could really mislead people if
two
we said this is something else.
semicircles overlapping.
2 circles overlapping.
Two semi. Did I say two
You
semicircles?
did.
Oh,
You'd surely just get a circle again, wouldn't you? Unless
Yes,
you
you
turn the
would.
other way. Okay. One note.
Ooh.
You might have this on your laptop. I certainly do. I think I've used it about once.
yeah, probably once in my
I
life.
foresaw myself using it all the time through uni, and I use it like once. I put it.
Yeah.
I just write things down. I'm old-fashioned like that. Pen and paper.
Yes, absolutely. I'm even more old-fashioned. Well, I don't know if it's more old-fashioned, but I tend to use a pencil more than pens these days.
You do a fancy pencil.
It's hardly fancy, but
It is.
ooh, rings. The Olympic rings.
Not the 5 gold rings, just for the context there.
Yes. We're wrong time of year.
Yeah.
Yes, the Olympics are meant to be going ahead this summer because they missed out last year. Poor Japan.
Exciting. It's exciting. Love watching the Olympics.
I haven't watched the Olympics since like 2012, I think.
Yeah, you just get to sit there watching the athletes while you're sitting on the sofa, a bag of crisps.
Yeah, it seems oddly appropriate.
Okay.
And then you like complain
Next
about how
one.
they're not running fast enough.
Yeah.
Ooh, Pepsi. Did you know in Arabic they don't have the letter P, so they replace it with B?
Pepsi.
So yeah, it would be Bebzi.
Oh yeah, Pepsi. Yeah,
Bebzi.
Pepsi. Oh, that's cute.
So yeah,
Pepsi.
they have
I might use that.
Bebzi in the Middle East, and Pizza Hut instead of Pizza Hut.
Ah, okay. Mr. Pringleman.
Ooh, that would be Pringles.
Pringles. Yeah, what colours does he have on his face /
On the logo.
Yeah.
I really like his mustache, although his hair seems to be kind of thinning at the sides. But he looks like he's got a little bit of a comb over.
We tried some. Did you try some of those pulled pork Pringles the other day? New range
I
pulled
think
pork
so.
Pringles for advertising for
They
Pringles.
weren't bad actually. I thought they were quite nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, and last one, Subway.
Eat fresh.
Yes,
I can
eat
tell you
fresh.
the slogan. Maybe not the colours.
Oh, I remember going to the Subway on campus.
Oh, yeah, that was one of the
Yeah, I forgot that existed.
Yeah.
I thought, I think it was like the other day. I was just kind of craving a bit of a Subway. I was like, wait, I can't go because I no longer am a uni student.
I'm sure
Anyway.
they take your money anyway. Okay.
Well, that's the end of our colorblind logos round. We are now going on to round 3, which is our higher and lower round. Just to explain this, we're going to start off with a fast food. And we're going to give you the calories that it has. And then we're going to ask you, is it higher or lower than the previous calorie?
Calorie count for the first
calorie
food.
count for the first food. So we're going to we're going to start off with the McDonald's Big Mac, and that's 508 calories. But then the first question is the Burger King's Whopper. Is it got more calories or less calories than the McDonald's Big Mac?
So, just so you can remember, the McDonald's Big Mac had 508 calories. So does the Whopper have more or less than that? You ever had a Whopper from Burger King?
No.
No, I don't even know is that a beef one?
I have no idea. I imagine probably is
Yeah.
a beef one. The thing is though, like I don't really get fast food burgers, and because when I was a child, I was a very picky eater, and I wouldn't eat burgers or anything like that because I thought, ew, they got lettuce in it.
Goodness me, a salad dodger.
I know. Don't worry, I do eat lettuce now.
And broccoli all the
and
time.
broccoli. I do love a bit
Okay,
of broccoli.
moving on. So, the Subway meatball Mariana does this. Have I said that right? Mariana?
Marinara.
Anyway, does it have a higher or lower count of calories than Burger King's Whopper?
This is where it starts to get really tricky. Now, this I imagine would be very difficult to eat because
Bit
they're just like
messy,
meatballs,
yeah.
and if you're holding it, it would just fall out, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And apparently they're quite like sloppy as well
Nice.
because they're marinara sauce.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
This
Next
round's
one.
going to start making me hungry very, very soon. Next, the KFC's chicken drumsticks. Is there more or less calories than Subway's meatball marinara?
Marinara. Chicken drumsticks. Was that a KFC? Quite like KFC.
I used to really love KFC. I used to get like the little popcorn chicken.
Oh,
I used to
yeah.
love those. They were my go-to fast food thing. I was like, yes. I can't remember the last time I did have KFC though. I had chicken drumsticks. Oh wait, no, it was chicken wings. Never mind.
Chicken wings. Okay. So Weatherspoon's brownie with ice cream, my absolute favourite thing to get there. Does that have a higher or lower count of calories than KFC's chicken drumsticks?
Remember, this is technically 2 foods in one as well because it's got the brownie and the ice cream.
Oh, so good though.
No, I had one last night myself, so yeah, it was very good, and I was very well satisfied. I just like the warmth of the brownie and the coldness of the ice cream, and then it comes together just really well.
Yeah, it's good. I've always mashed the ice cream on top, and it can all melt the same. It probably looks a bit bad,
like
but
the sauce at the side and going across with it.
Nice. So KFC's Fillet burger, does this have a higher or lower calorie count than Weatherspoon's brownie with ice cream?
Back to KFC again.
Yeah.
More burgers. Burgers tend to be the staple of fast food stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Usually bread related and meat related.
And salad, if you don't mind that anymore.
Yeah, lettuce.
Okay.
So our next one is the Nando's half chicken. Does that have a higher or lower calorie count than the KFC fillet burger? I've only ever been to Nando's once, and it was in the middle of Africa, and I think they got my order wrong 5 times, and I can't remember what I got.
Saying actually, yeah.
But because you know how they have like the scale of like the spice.
Yeah.
What's your go-to?
Plain.
You go for plain.
Oh, I can't hack anything else. I'm too scared.
I think I went for something like medium, and I remember I got a little bit of the sauce on my fingers, and it started to burn. Didn't help that
That's
it was
so
also
funny.
warm inside and outside
Yeah.
because it was Africa. Um, That's my
Okay.
only ever experience of Nando's so far.
Back to Weatherspoons.
Yes.
Does the 8-inch barbecue pizza have a higher or lower calorie count than Nando's half chicken? This is
Mm.
my other favourite thing to get from Weatherspoons. It's very
Oh,
tasty.
Yeah. Is very nice.
11-inch though normally.
Yeah, yeah. You usually get a big one.
But
Just I don't think an 8-inch pizza is enough to fill your stomach.
for a large person like me,
You're not that.
I am. Jeff had to adjust his chair so that he doesn't look so small.
What? No, that's not true. I had to
That is
bring mine
true.
down.
Yeah, you adjusted your chair. Okay, so KFC's vegan burger. Does this have a higher or lower count than Weatherspoon's 8-inch barbecue pizza? Have I said that wrong? Chicken selects. Yeah, we're doing it
No,
right.
you-
I just clicked the thing. I'm too eager. I'm clicking the wrong slide. Okay, so we've just done that one. This one
Okay.
next, yes.
Moving swiftly on. Number 9, McDonald's chicken selects. Does it have a higher or lower calorie count than KFC's vegan burger?
Do you think that's going to be similar to the chicken drumsticks? I don't
think
know.
I don't know. What
guess
exactly are
it's-
chicken selects? Are they like just like chicken?
Yeah,
like
it's
fillet
like
things?
I think so.
Right, okay.
I don't think I've ever had the Mackey's version, but I think I've had the KFC. I think it's just like
Oh,
yeah,
right, okay.
stripped of chicken and breaded.
Chicken strips.
That's why I was getting confused because I saw the word vegan twice. McDonald's vegan wrap. There we go.
Yes.
Does this have a higher or lower count than McDonald's chicken selects?
We'll give you a little bit of time to just think about those really hard and then put in an answer, and then we'll move swiftly on. What toppings are on the barbecue pizza that you get at Spoon?
Chicken, red onions, even though I pick them all off.
Oh yes, you
Because
did.
you can add things, but you can't take them away when you have to order for the app. And cheese, obviously. Is that
You
it?
find
Barbecue sauce.
the onions too spicy, don't you, Kate?
Anyway, moving on. So round 4, I'm going to get Jeff to explain this
Ooh.
because he created it. The absolute mad mind he is.
So here we have a list of 10 different films, but they are they are written down through synonyms. For example, Dirty Dancing would be filthy fopping, or of something along those lines. And so you have to guess what the original name of the film is based on its synonym.
Okay.
So this will prove to be interesting. Question 1, The Baron of the Jewels.
The
Baron of the Jewels. Some of
Yeah.
these will not be exact synonyms because obviously there's not going to be exact ones, but tried to get as close as possible and let you guys think very hard about that one.
This is Jeff just basically unleashing every bit of creativity he's ever had stored up in his mind.
Which isn't very much. It's only 10 questions.
Wow.
So moving swiftly on.
Teeth.
That's a very short one. Teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't say anything without giving away what it is.
No,
I'm
can't,
like,
you
oh,
can't, can you? You
yeah.
just kind of have to say it awkwardly. and
Let's talk
spell.
about teeth. How many teeth have you got, Jeff? Do you know?
I don't know. I've lost count.
I don't think I've got enough teeth. That's a weird thing to say.
There's
Isn't
a
it?
little bit
I
of a
don't think I've
restrict-
got enough teeth. Okay, the lime distance
is our third one. The lime distance.
What do you think this is? How did you come up with all these?
I just thought of words.
They just keep you awake at night.
Well, hopefully it won't keep our viewers awake at night if they don't get them right. Just moving swiftly on. Munch, meditate, cherish. I tried to get as much alliteration in there as possible, but
Yeah,
I couldn't think of
not bad effort that.
a good one for cherish that began with M. There probably is a good one, but I couldn't think of one at the time. Clearly not that creative.
I would have just said whatever I wanted to say and just put an M in front of it and made a new word.
Cherish.
Cherish.
Merish.
Marish, yeah. Okay. Bits make believe?
Yes, bits make believe. Well, the reason why the make believe is together is because it's a synonym for one word.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, hopefully that will be an interesting one to work out.
I can't remember what any of these are. You told me yesterday, and it's gone. Can't remember. Give you a few more seconds on this one because it's so weird, Jeff.
Bits make believe.
Bits make believe.
And then 6, cosmic kerfuffle. This time I managed to get the
you did
the
alliteration
in.
Smashed it. Well done.
It took me a while to. I got the kerfuffle bit. I thought, yeah, this seems appropriate. And then it's like, cosmic. That's perfect. Cosmic kerfuffle. I'm quite proud of this one.
Yeah.
But hopefully you guys will be able to guess what the the actual film is.
You can put this on your CV.
Yes.
I can create films through synonyms.
Synonyms. In cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon. Yeah.
Ooh, number 7, courageous organ. Huzzah. That isn't a hint. At least I don't think so.
It's just a shout out to David Oliver. David Oliver, huzzah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Okay, courageous organ. What film is this? Do we know? I didn't know. I think it took me a while, this one, but then I eventually got it.
Have you seen the film?
No, I've not seen many of these, to be honest.
Really? To be fair, there's quite a few I haven't actually seen.
Okay. Stony.
Stony.
What was that? I can't remember.
I can't give it away, can I?
Yeah, no, definitely not. Oh, I'm finding this challenging enough.
This is a film I haven't seen, and I don't think you would have seen either.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, I would have seen it. Yeah. Yeah, no, cannot remember. Let's move on to plaything novel.
Plaything novel. I'm pretty sure you have seen this film.
Yes. But I can't say anything else because
Yeah,
we'll give it away.
Yeah.
Not too long ago though. Had a recap. Yeah, it's a good one.
Hey, hopefully people at home do not know your watching habits.
I don't watch much. I haven't seen many classic films, have
True.
I? Get told off a lot by Jeff and Toby for that.
Yeah. Last one, question 10. The Heaven Daddy.
What is that?
What's the Heaven Daddy?
Oh, yes. I know it now. That's a good one. I wouldn't have come up with that myself. Also not one that I've seen, but at least I've heard of this one. Okay.
So that is the end of all of our going through rounds. We're going to give you a little bit of time to work on the aerial shot locations, the landmarks one.
If you haven't already done it.
Yeah, if you haven't already done it. So please sort those ones out now with the PDF, and then we'll collate and we'll go through the answers.
Yes. So there'll be a screen on your screen. This will just tell you that you've got a bit of time now, like I say, to finish these quiz long round answers. I can't even speak. But once you've done that, like I say, send it in. And what will happen is the Google Forms will automatically mark your answers. Some of them, they might say they're wrong, even if the answer's right, and that might just be because of an incorrect spelling or something.
Yeah.
But Toby's at the back, and he's going to go through and check them all. So even if you think you've got more answers right than it says, your answer is probably likely going to change. So please don't worry if you see that it says that something's wrong when you've actually got it right.
Yeah.
So have a 10-minute break or something. Please send your answers in as soon as possible, so then the break doesn't have to be so long. Maybe if we can have everything back in the next 5 minutes would be fantastic. And we will be back soon to discuss the answers and see who's won our summer quiz. Woo!
Cue the elevator music.
am I off? Yeah. Hello. Just a quick notice. We're still waiting on a few people's responses, so if you can please send them in as soon as possible, and then we can get on with the answers and the winner. Thank you. Welcome back to our quiz. We're going to go through the answers now. Thank you for submitting your forms. So there were 200,000 houses in the UK that have a swimming pool.
Yes. There were the year without a summer, 1815, was due to a volcano, not the other things.
The answer was B, but really D is the vitamin you get from sunlight.
Yeah, vitamin D, which was the second answer, which was B. The traditional birthstone of July is a ruby.
And July is also the answer for this one.
Named after Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
The coldest temperature was -27.
Freezing. No, thank you.
Yeah, very cold.
80 hours was the longest barbecue in the Guinness Book of Records.
It's long. And a frisbee used to be a pie tin.
Tasty.
Yum.
Argan trees are what goats climb in Morocco in June.
Not people. The world's largest indoor water park is in Germany, and I've been there.
Yeah.
It's an old Air Zeppelin field.
Oh. So the next round was the black and white logos. You need to get all the correct colours to get the point. In the Burger King, there's white, red, yellow, and blue.
In the G for Google, there is green, red, yellow, and blue.
The HM government has black and blue, the blue line
little
on
blue
the
line.
side.
It threw me off first time as well.
Bit mean.
For Internet Explorer, there is yellow and blue.
This is indeed MasterCard. Thought it was, didn't want to say it. Red, yellow, and orange, the amalgamation of the two colours in the middle.
Venn diagram. OneNote has white and purple because it's like the little booklet opens into this white sort of page. Ooh.
Olympic rings, black, red, yellow, blue, and green.
Bebsy has white, red, and blue.
Mr. Pringle is sporting lots of colours. White, black, red, yellow, and brown.
And Subway has two, yellow and green. Moving swiftly on to the McDonald's ones. For our first one, the Whopper had a higher calorie count than the McDonald's Big Mac.
And the Subway Meatball Mariana was lower than the Whopper.
And then the KFC's chicken drumsticks was higher than the meatball marinara.
And Wetherspoon's brownie was even higher than that.
The Fillet burger was lower than the brownies.
And the Nando's chicken was higher than the Fillet burger. Oops.
The 8-inch barbecue pizza was lower than our previous one, which was the half chicken.
Which is reassuring because I like that a lot.
Yeah.
And the vegan burger from KFC was even lower than that. And the chicken selects from McDonald's were even lower than that.
The vegan burger. And then the McDonald's vegan wrap was more calories.
Okay.
Than the whatever that one previous one was. The Baron of the Jewels was the Lord of the Rings. Well done to who got that. Teeth was in fact Jaws. The Lime Distance was The Green Mile. Munch, Meditate, and Cherish was Eat, Pray, Love. Bits Make Believe was Pulp Fiction. Cosmic Kerfuffle was indeed Star Wars. Courageous Oregon was Braveheart. Stony was in fact the movie Rocky.
Oh, yeah.
Plaything novel was Toy Story. And the Heaven Daddy was The Godfather.
Okay, and our quiz, I can never say that, quiz long round.
Yeah.
So Paris is the land we're
very first
looking
one.
for in the first one. Then we've got Sydney.
Sydney. Fiji. Manhattan or New York. Hong Kong Airport.
Then we've got, how do you say that?
The Suez Canal.
And we've got Venice.
We got Jersey. I didn't get that one. The Falkland Islands. Hudson Lake. Copenhagen, / Malmo, Southampton / Isle of Wight, Rotterdam, Gibraltar, Mount Fuji in Japan, Seattle, Miami Beach, Dubai, Geneva or Lake Geneva, and Belfast.
So thank you very much for coming along to the quiz. We've had 2 responses back, and these are from the Whatevers and Nicole and Irene. So, drum roll. With 34 points was the Whatevers, and with 41 points was Nicole and Irene.
Well
Thank
done.
you for
GG.
partaking and
Yes.
congratulations. We hope
You
you've
get
enjoyed.
eternal fame and glory.
Yes, we hope you enjoyed the quiz,
Mhm.
and we look forward to seeing you all very soon. Don't forget, it's coming home. Football tomorrow. Come
Yes.
and watch it here
Don't
at the
forget to sign
community
up.
church. Sign up on Church Suite,
Mhm.
and we look forward to seeing you all soon. Thank you and goodbye.
Au revoir.
Going away
Keep
for
winning.
eternity.